Hi everyone, my name is Orsi, aka Rocky, and welcome to Phoenix Vocal Studio. Today I'm going to teach you Giving Up by Linkin Park. Uh, I've been coaching, for about 18 years, and my experience is that Chester's sounds just can't go out of fashion. Everybody wants to sound like him and wants to learn how to actually learn this sound and learn his technique. So, even though he has a good sound, he wasn't really famous of his very good technique. So I would say this sound is something that try not to imitate or copy. It's better to find a way to do it right because today there are so many coaches out there who actually teaches, distortion, growl, scream, harsh vocals. So you have lots of choice and options to choose from, and you can learn how to use your voice in a harsh way, but safe way, of course. So yes, I chose Giving Up. This is not a reaction, not an analysis video. It's more about just telling you about the technique, what you need in order to get a similar sound. So yes, let's do from the beginning. Okay.
Waking a sweat again. Another day's been laid to waste. In my disgrace. Stuck in my head again. Feels like I'll never leave this place. There's no escape. I'm my own worst enemy.
Okay, all right. So, verse. Um, First of all, if you want to learn more about the vocal distortion or screaming, at first you need to have a basic knowledge, a basic technique for singing in general, because all these sound effects like screaming and distortion and fry and everything, this is a advanced vocal technique, which means you need the basics. So if you don't know how to use your voice, if you don't have a basic technique, you're just gonna hurt your voice. So definitely, the most important thing in harsh vocals or distortion, screaming, that you do it in a safe way if you're thinking in long term to keeping your voice. So yes, personally, I would use a false chord for this lower sound in the verse. Sorry, it's you can hear a tiny bit of grit on the notes on the clean. When I say grit and rasp, I mean to me both are the same. So grit and rasp. So I don't want to make things complicated. I don't want to use words that you don't understand. I want to make it as simple as possible. So yeah, if I say grit, if I say rasp, if I say distortion, to me all the three things are the same. So yes, chest voice, obviously you need a quite good chest voice, and it's very important to learn not to use your throat. So we are not pushing like na 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 na. This is just actually a pushing. We never use our throat, doesn't matter how low, how high, how middle we are. We always learn to actually raise our placement above our mustache line. So na 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 na, to actually finding a good placement for this song, for this the sound and the verse, I would suggest to actually use the sound na 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 na, because when you use the N helps you to actually stay on the roof of your mouth. On that, it actually helps you to raise already the placement. Na na. You can even feel when you actually touch touch your roof of your mouth with the tongue when you say N. Na na na, and you feel the resonation here. So that's a good one actually to avoid the na 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 na. So that's the first thing. You need to have a good chest voice, good placement, not to mention the breathing. I don't even mention it because that's a basic, that's even before basics. So yes, chest voice and false chord. So if you have the technique, then you can actually even use the nana or an e or a vowel sound for practicing false chord. I feel actually we need to talk about this because it's, like I said, it's an advanced technique. So if you don't know how to do it, I don't want you to try it in a good unhealthy way or an unsafe way. But it would sound like this: na 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 na. So it's a quite what is it? Gentle sound. So it's not a very heavy fourth chord. It's just a gentle sound. Na 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 na, like this. Okay, let's carry on with the chorus.
I've given up. I'm sick of feeling. Is there nothing you can say? Take this all away. I'm suffocating. Tell me what the fuck is wrong with me.
Okay, yes, chorus. We heard tiny bit of fourth chord and Fry scream at the end when he says, "The fuck is wrong?" This me, yeah. That's what we heard. Yes. So for this, you need already belting as well because we are going higher. Belting, what is belting? Belting is basically this extension of the chest voice. It's a very loud and powerful way of singing, but it's not shouting, so we don't shout, or we can call it shout with the right technique. Just shouting itself, it's not a singing, not a singing term. So it's forget that. So yes, belting. You need belting here, which means you need to extend the chest because we are going higher. Belting, 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 and yes, then you are basically taking your distortion with yourself on the higher note as well. So here you definitely need to know how to sing clean without any kind of tension, because if you push it even with the clean, you're just gonna hurt yourself and gonna push even more with the distortion as well. The Fry at the end was very nice and effortless. It's Fry in general. It's very very effortless scream. It's a very good one. I love Fry. So here you need again belting, fourth chord distortion, and a Fry at the end. Okay, so I'm gonna actually jump to the bridge or whatever it's called after the second chorus, because obviously the second verse and second chorus is probably the same. Okay, where is that? Let's see. This one I can hear actually fourth chord and Fry together, so it's kind of I would call a yell scream when you mix the two together. Again, I know there are so many people out there on YouTube who calls differently, who are giving different names. I'm just telling you that I hear fourth chord and Fry, and you can actually merge this together, and then I use this technique for yell scream. Obviously there are different type of yell scream. It's depending on the balance, how much fourth chord you want, how much Fry you want. But it's kind of a mixed of the two. Okay, and here comes that. I know there is a very famous long scream of Fry, which is not actually as difficult as people think. The reason why I did it as well, because I wanted to show you how easy it is. It's absolutely not difficult. The Fry is one of the most effortless scream ever. And if I could do it just like this, sitting here on an afternoon, trust me, that's easy. So before that, we had this put me out of my. Yes, that's also same kind of yell scream. I call it yell scream. The merge both, like I said, fourth chord and Fry as well. The other thing actually that doesn't let me relax is anytime I listen him and lyrics. To me, it's unbelievable that how people didn't see that he's not fine. That almost every single song, he actually screaming out for help. Like this, the giving up, giving up, crawling, the messenger, numb. It's all about he's actually screaming out loud, screaming out for help. And I can't imagine that there was no one around him who didn't see this, who didn't care about him that much to actually help him. This is and it's, it doesn't happen like, a few years ago. It's actually he's been out there for he was out there he was out there for like 20 years, and this song is when was it, in 2008 7? Every song he is talking to us, and it's almost like he's, I don't know, he's screaming for help and no one can hear it. It's, yeah. Anyway, sorry, let's go back to that. Okay, so yes, so let's summarize it. For this song, you need chest voice, belting, fourth chord, and fry. And again, it's not so difficult as you think it is. It's just a technique that everyone can learn. Obviously, you need someone who knows what they talk about, knows exactly what's happening, and yes, you need basic techniques first. You need a vocal technique. I strongly suggest, if you thinking of doing something long-term with your voice, then it's absolutely better to take lessons from someone who knows this stuff. Of course, there are many coaches out there who can teach this stuff, including myself. If you are interested in consultation or vocal lessons, you find all the links below the video. I also have actually a Fry online course, belting online course, and I have a membership site where you find all the basic vocal exercises you need in order to learn the basics of singing. And then you can move on to the advanced vocal techniques like screaming, distortion, or any harsh vocal. So I hope that actually this video helped you to understand more about this technique and the song. If you have any suggestion, any request for songs and techniques, please post below the video. I'm always open to any suggestion. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.